Hello everyone, this is TestingTe again, and in case you can't already tell by the title, I have been testing out Chakra Linux. And I've really been blown away from what I see, okay? I mean, in comparison to Ubuntu, which I tried right after I broke my Ubuntu, again, I decided to try something else because I know that I would just do it again as soon as I saw something else to experiment and toy around with. I know I won't be able to keep it in VirtualBox because as soon as I finish the install, I'll say, hey, this looks kind of stable. Let me try it over here. Yeah, but I tried Kubuntu. That was actually pretty nice. I love the customization abilities of it and everything. But I decided to try something else. And Chakra, I remember Chakra because I came across it sometime in the past, so I decided, why not try it out? And so far, in comparison to Kubuntu, things are very, very smoother. Quite noticeably smoother. Things like wireless worked right out of the box. Connecting to hidden wireless was no problem at all for me. I love all its default applications in the full DVD install, for example, Kdenlive, XBMC. Whoa. A fly on, you say? Strange creature. Whew. I've gotten the sewer to work, gotten wine to work. Yes, I also love its default application installer manager thing called AppSetQt. It's also very nice. And apparently Chakra is based on Arch Linux, which for those who don't know is one of the distributions that you actually install completely how you want it. I say that because it's installing from a command line, which means you have to really know what you're doing. Pardon me. But a Chakra is actually one of the kind where you can install it and it will already have... Whoa. Ah, sticky keys! No, no! No, no! Curse you! What in the world? Yes, like Ubuntu, it already comes out of the box with a desktop environment and everything. And... aha! That's why. Traitor! Again, I say everything for me has worked right out of the box. I have yet to try it on my main system. This is just a spare hard drive for my laptop. Wow, those things are powerful, aren't they? Oh my gosh. Everything has been proving very fast and, of course, very, very stable. Has absolutely everything I need. Has a huge selection, variety of games, and of course, Desura helps strengthen that amount. And since it's based on Arch, I'm really curious if it's the kind where you can install it no matter when you downloaded the ISO, update it, and have automatically the latest of everything. Unlike Ubuntu, Fedora, and a whole bunch of other releases where if you have like Fedora 14 or Ubuntu 10.04, you'd have to update it to the next one, then update it to the next one, then update it to the next one. And sometimes a lot of people don't have all that great of internet connections, so it can take a whole long time. And by the time you finally reach the latest one, you may or may not have broken one or two things already. And since Chakra is based on Arch, it's a partial rolling release. I say partial because things are actually tested for about a week or so before put into the main repositories, which is, of course, awesome. They want to make sure things are stable, which is why they do that. So Chakra is even more stable. Again, I've really been blown away. and am highly considering a full change. My only complaint is that I can't seem to get GeoC to work because I have a 64-bit system, and I currently cannot find a way to get the audio to record from FFmpeg to in-game audio. Oh my gosh. A zombie wars. Cool. Level up, level up. But hey, if I do make a full install and completely switch over, I would have a very stable system, very fast system. And I think it would be good, because sometimes people believe that you have to use Ubuntu to game. And by some people I mean one or two guys that I've come across in the past, so there's bound to be at least some others somewhere else. But hey, you don't have to use Ubuntu if you don't like it, or don't want it. There are other guys out there. For example, Expander666 actually uses Linux Mint, which is of course based on Ubuntu. However, there's also 2M42HY that uses Gen 2, which is one of the other ones that will install from a command line. So just saying, you're not limited, and I'm really liking what I see, and may just do a full and complete install. Just saying. So, if that is the case, then hey, I'll have a nice, stable, and fast system that may or may not be like I install whenever, from whenever I download the ISO, update it just fine. I'm really looking forward to it. If it's like that, that will definitely like seal the package, because this whole thing has been really awesome. It has a Zonotic right there in the repositories. Often you see that. But yes, this is TestingTe. I am hugely enjoying Chakra Linux. It's definitely worth trying out, seeing it for yourself. Though it is still a work in progress, so to speak, the main system itself is indeed very stable and very nice. And very fast, of course. And I believe it rated number 6 in the fastest growing open source projects, a poll that it had somewhere, or somebody had somewhere. But also rated on there was Pinguy OS, which is another operating system. And again, anybody's free to try anything, but I'm personally really liking this one, and may end up sealing the deal, so to speak. But I'm going to try it out further. It may be like, hey, this was great, but Ubuntu is where I belong, or this may have been the one where I haven't been meant to belong in. I don't know yet, but I really like what I see. Obviously, since I've said that how many times already. Yes, Chakra Linux, check it out. Happy New Year. I may end up switching. I'm serious. Happy New Year, guys.